Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Small Tutorials. I am QuazyZ, and in this video we're going to go up against the new Mega Monster. So that is going to be the Maiden Doll, but this time I'm actually going to be using a different type of weapon for this particular battle. So I actually did do a battle in which I used the Mysterious Orb, pretty much using this exact same team, but now like I went over in my previous video, I now want to actually use the Sacred Staff, so this weapon right over here. So pretty much with the Sacred Staff, I'm going to be using two abilities primarily. I'm going to be using Engraving Light, which is going to put sacred seals on the enemy to prevent them from using buffs. And then I'm also going to be using Healing Sacred Circle, which is going to heal characters and also will randomly put on a sacred seal as well. So the enemy can have up to 3 sacred seals on them at one time. Then over here, this is going to be a Demon Swordsman equipped with the Aqua Dragon Dagger. So with this, I'm going to be using an ability called Hard Luck Rush. That's going to actually do weapon damage to the enemy, so 3 times. And that's actually going to use or provide a debuff, which is going to be for Misfortune Weekend. So hopefully I'm actually able to get that on. Then over here for these 2 characters, I'm going to have on the Paw Mittens. So one is going to be a dragon and the other one is going to be a ninja. So with the Paw Mitten, I'm only going to be using one ability, which is going to be Knuckle Upper, which is Cat Uppercut. So with this is going to be doing 1,150% physical technique damage to this enemy, since it is an inanimate type enemy, and also has a chance of knocking them down and also lowering their defenses as well. So if you want to know more about this team, you can look down in the video description down below. But now I want to go over the abilities of the Maiden Doll right over here. So the Maiden Doll is going to be an inanimate type enemy, going to have around 410,000 HP, 2 to 3 actions per turn. Weaknesses going to be non-attribute damage. In terms of its abilities, its main ability is going to be Konetsu no Laser, which is going to be high energy laser. So this is going to do around 750 physical damage to all characters, depending on the buff that it might have on to increase its skill damage. After that, it's going to have a Osoi Kakaru, which is attack. In this case, it cages one character for a certain amount of time. So I went over cage before, so that's actually going to trap an enemy and prevent them from taking any kind of actions. But as the turn actually comes and goes, they will take damage in that case. Then after that, it's going to have an ability called Dekopin Kogeki, which is Forehead Flick. This does around 360 damage to one character with a chance to blow them away from the battle. After that, she's also it's going to have a Narihoma, which is going to cast sleep on all characters. It's also going to have a Kaminoke no Yaiba, which is hair blades. This does around 650 physical damage to one character. After that, it's going to have a Hageshiku Okoteru, which is intense rage. This is going to increase its skill power by 1 rank and gives protection from weapon damage by 2 ranks. It's also going to have a Bintan Kogeki, which is a slap attack. This does 3 physical attacks for around 350 damage to random characters. It's also going to have a Kokoeru Fubiki, which is an ice storm, which is going to do around 300 shadow breath damage to all party members. So notes for this particular battle: so you want to use Protective Shield to protect characters from being put to sleep. When a character is caged, try to debuff the Maiden Doll to release the caged character. So definitely using the Paw Mittens is going to help with that for knocking down the enemy. Then after that, you want to place Sacred Seals on the Maiden Doll to prevent them from taking or gaining buffs. And then also, if you happen to have a guardian in the team, you want to use Stand Firm to protect party from high energy laser. Then of course you want to equip Gear, Souls, and Soul Pearls that increase damage or resistance to inanimate type enemies. So pretty much I have gone over a slight strategy before in a previous video, so I want to go ahead into this battle. So here we go. Okay, so here we go with this battle. So definitely, I think with this team that I have, this should actually be no problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually go ahead and attack with my ninja with cat uppercut. So we'll see what happens if I get any debuffs. So I was actually able to knock it down. Good. So next, going to go ahead and use a debuff there. And then here, going to go ahead and attack. There, lower defenses. And here what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to go ahead and put on, use Engraving Light and put Sacred Seals on her. So here going to go ahead again, use cat uppercut, hopefully lower defenses again. So nice crit. And ooh, okay, good. Here got a clone technique. And again, another crit. So there goes the weekend. And they are good. That was a nice crit as well. So here I already have the seals on. So in terms of other things that I can use, let's see, probably nothing else really. All my characters are healed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and use Skada on my ninja. So there goes the hair blades. Ice Storm. So here going to go ahead and attack again. So they're knocked down again. So that's actually quite good. Just being able to knock her down. And again, very nice damage there. So there, got a share. Everyone healed up. And now Maiden Doll is actually under 50% of her health. Here again, ooh, 60,000 damage, so that's actually quite nice. So that's actually without, actually I believe it does have a buff, so 1 attack buff. So here what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and use, I'm actually going to go use Healing Sacred Circle. So there, okay, ooh, that gave everyone a nice attack buff. So that's actually going to be quite good for this. So there goes Hair Blades, which was blocked. Slap, again, that was blocked with guard. So that was the forehead flick, but I was not blown away by that. So again, she is actually knocked down. So again, I have another turn to actually have free reign to attack. So possibly with this turn, I probably can take out the Maiden Doll. So we'll see what happens here. So definitely, let's see what happens with this character here. So 36,000 damage. So here I got a share. So what I'm going to do, I want to use Encore. So here, hopefully this can actually take her down. We'll see. Ooh, not quite, but with that was enough to actually have the support group to actually take her down. Okay. So again, like I mentioned before, this is going to be worth 42,500 XP. It's a green soul, and here, ooh, I got an S. Nice. Okay, so that was my battle against the Maiden Doll. So you actually saw me use the sacred staff here in this battle, though I believe most likely even without the sacred staff, the results would probably have been the same. Probably the most effective weapon here was probably going to be the Paw Mittens. Pretty much almost every other round I was actually able to knock the Maiden Doll down, so that actually really helped out with this particular battle. But still, I was able to put on the sacred seals on the Maiden Doll, so just in case she was going to use intense rage to buff herself up. But like I said, pretty much the Paw Mittens is what actually really helped me throughout this battle in terms of the amount of damage that I was doing. So yeah, so definitely having 2 Paw Mittens on is actually very good for this particular battle, and I was doing some very nice damage and actually was able to get a nice not necessarily share, but I was actually able to have my characters being buffed by my High Priest in terms of getting increased attack power. So that actually really did help out as well. So yeah, so that is going to be the Maiden Doll. So now I want to actually go over the S-grade soul of this particular Mega Monster, which is going to be right over here. So pretty much the Maiden Doll is going to be a green soul. So green souls, usually the max or the best stats are going to be your max HP and healing power. So here 145 for your max HP, 110 for your max MP. In terms of your durability, plus 90, that's actually pretty good. Then in terms of healing power, 125, that's actually quite high. Besides that, all the other stats are actually a bit low. But in terms of the actual abilities, here we're going to have plus 10% to HP recovery skill effectiveness, so that's actually going to be quite good. So again, plus 10% for that, then plus 2% to HP recovery spell effectiveness, so that's going to be good there, and then plus 2% to HP special recovery special skill effectiveness, so that's actually pretty good in terms of this particular soul is covering all the basics or all the basic areas of recovery abilities. Then also in terms of another ability that it has here, you get plus 5% blow away resistance, so that's actually pretty good. So this is actually a pretty good soul, and definitely I'm going to put it on one of my characters. So here, going to go ahead and lock this in. So that's going to be it for this video, and most likely this is going to be the final video that I do on the Maiden Doll, since I actually did go over it before. But yeah, so definitely you want to use the Paw Mittens for this particular battle. So probably my next video is going to be on the second Sliathlon event that we're going to have on March 1st, so definitely please stay tuned for that. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.